Kalalau, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Kakadash, double honor to the apostles. Salute to you, brothers, teaching the word in sincerity and in truth. I'm going to go right into it. It's going to be a quick video. But before I play the clip, what I do want to do is read the scripture here. This is 1 Timothy 5:1. It says, rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren. Okay, so you're going to see why I've read that in a minute. But, pretty much you got this video here. Now, the video was good until it got to a certain point where a certain statement was made. And, you can't be saying this stuff, man. I'm just going to put it out there like that. So, let me play it.
Listen, I tell you from now, ashes of, and if thou gettest a friend, prove him first. So let's go.
So if you want to know what's going on, the brother's making an exhortation video about this brother in the you see in the shot. Pretty much statements are being made about praying for brothers, which is exactly what we have to do. We're all in the fight. But let me carry on playing it.
Tabernacle of David is being raised up from the ashes of ignorance, from the dead. Palm Yasharella, and the Bible. We got next. You hear that? Yeah? Listen, I tell you from now, along with you, brother Amawanabad, I love the fuck out of you. I love all my apostles, okay? They get on my fucking nerves sometime, but I love my apostles, okay? I love my apostles, Elder Apostle Har, Elder Apostle.
So you heard it there, man. Now, the scripture says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You can't bless, and there's scriptures on that, you can't bless the apostles in one mouth, but then in the other mouth, you're going to say that they get on your effing nerves, man. And when you're doing videos like this, you got to remember that people are watching this stuff. I seen that the particular brother that you was talking about commented on it. And this is not what we're on. This is not what we do. We don't do that. Now I'm going to bring out some quick scriptures here. This is James 1 verse, and James is good for this sort of stuff. This is James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So you can't out one mouth bless the apostles, but in the other mouth make a statement like that. And that's not good for anybody. That's not good for people coming in the faith. That's just off. And that's the bottom line on that. Okay. Now, another thing I want to do quickly is jump down to 26. 26. It says, if any man among you seem to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain. Now the point I want to bring out, it says you got to watch what you're saying. The scripture says to bridle your tongue. The scripture says life and death is in the power of the tongue, man. Okay, so and I want to put this out there. You got people out there, man. You got people in that are Israelites that secretly they got a problem with the doctrines. They got a problem with, and this is in GMS. Okay, I'm just gonna put it raw. You got people in Great Millstone that have murmurings and talk shit about the doctrines that the apostles teach, but they ain't got the balls, they ain't got the fucking guts to go out there and to put it out there that that's how they feel. But you know what? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord's gonna make all of that come out. And some people scoff for years in their mind, and then guess what? Eventually they're like a bottle that's fizzed, like a Coca-Cola bottle. You shake it, and guess what happens? They can't contain what they got inside, and then all of a sudden they become a scoffer, foaming out the mouth. Oh, that doctrine's wrong. I don't believe Marshall's King David. Or you got this and that wrong. Or the 2000 thing, this and that. And there's more. There's loads of things, man. There's a lot of things going on out here. So I'm not even making. This lesson yeah, it's just gonna be a lesson, based off just to point it out. This is not personal, I'm not, but I heard this, and like I said, you was on point. But when you made that statement, that you said that that some passion was coming out of that, and that's off. We're not dealing with that. We ain't dealing with that. Okay. So what I do want to do, because I was looking up some stuff. As soon as I heard that these scriptures, all these are typed in, they come in my head. Now you got James 3, right? Now that whole, I'm not going to keep it long. That whole chapter, this is a New International Version. It says, "Not many of you should become teachers, my fellow believers, because you know that we who teach will be judged more strictly. We all stumble in many ways. Anyone who is never at fault in what they say is perfect, able to keep their whole body in check." Now this is good. Now you read it in the KJV, but I'm just skimming it through in the New International Version. It says, "When we put bits into the mouths of horses to make them obey us, we can turn the whole animal. Or take ships as an example. Although they are so large and are driven by strong winds, they are steered by a very small rudder wherever the pilot wants to go. Likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts." Okay. So you get the gist. I just read it in this version because it's one of those. So I'm gonna hit a point here in James 3. Uh, James 3 and 6. "And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and is set on fire of hell." Okay, so you just gotta watch what you're saying out there, and that goes for everybody. That goes for all of us. Okay, but like I said, man, when I play this again, I'm gonna close this. I didn't want it to be a long video, but here we go.
And the Bible.
I might play a little bit more so you get.
So let's go.
You got the video. You can watch the video.
The tabernacle of David is being raised up from the ashes of ignorance, from the dead. Palm Yasharella. Palm Yasharella. And the Bible. We got next.
You hear that? Yeah? Listen, I tell you from now, along with you, brother, I'm a Wanabad. I love the fuck out of you. I love all my apostles, okay? They get on my fucking nerves sometime, but I love my apostles, eh?
So, I'm just putting it out there. That's off. You don't want to be making no videos with this kind of energy, man. That's off. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there. All right, with that, I'm gonna say shalom. That's all I gotta say on that, man.